This is so.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have been a bit MIA on our build videos recently and I apologise for that. The reason is I've moved house, so as you can see behind me, new shed, different shed, a little bit smaller than what I was working with in the last place, but still plenty of room to have some bikes on display and also a lot of room to do some work as well. Today we're starting just a quick little cleanup project. I picked up a red Lowrider bike on Facebook Marketplace the other day. I was originally going to strip all the paint off and do a flake paint job on it and have a go at doing a backyard job with one of them. But when I picked it up, I realised the paint is in pretty good nick and has a nice sparkle in it, and there's this like candy apple red kind of thing. So I'm pretty stoked with it. All the chrome looks pretty good, so I think I can just clean it up and either flip it, try and sell it off again, or maybe make it a nice little rider if I can change around some things on some other bikes. We're going to have a go at doing something a little bit different today with our rust removal. I'm going to go for the steel wool, so that's quadruple zero superfine steel wool. Just got it from the hardware store for a couple of dollars, and I've seen a little bit of water, a bit of elbow grease will really clean up the chrome and remove a whole lot of rust and not leave it pitted or anything like that. So I'm really looking forward to giving that one a crack today. Yeah, we're going to start off by giving the bike a wash and then start tearing it down. Let's get into it. As always, I'm going to take it apart upside down. It's just the easiest way to do it. Get all this stuff off, and then finally at the end do the handlebars and then do the seat as well. All right, let's get into it. There we have it, tear down done. That was a nice quick one. I'm going to leave the bearing cups in the frame this time, just saves a bit of time, a bit of mucking around, especially if I don't want to stuff up this paint. I don't want to slip and make a mistake. Like I said, I'm going to do the steel wool method with a lot of the chrome today, but I want to just put a small citric acid bath together just for like our little nuts and bolts. A lot of stuff, our bearing stuff on our head stem as well, just so it's a bit fiddly. I just chuck in there, leave it and let the citric acid do the thing. That's my first port of call. Then I'll hit this one, bit of degreaser, and then give a bit of a wash, and then get into it. Make it nice and bright and shiny. Let's do it. So, still on the frame. Unfortunately, I had no degreaser. I thought I did, but my can was empty, so I nipped around, cheated a little bit, nipped around to the car wash around the corner. Gave it a spray down with degreaser, did the wheels as well. Now I'm back. I've noticed this weird film across the bike in some areas. It's almost like a coating that's been sprayed on there. There's drips in some areas, or especially around the bottom of the bike. But it's not consistent, and I'm getting it off with some mineral turpentine now, and then I'll be able to get into polishing the frame. But it's looking good. There's not too many blemishes, not too many chips. So I'm pretty stoked with what I got so far. Let's get going. Cleaned up and polished our frame, so I'm very happy with it. I wish there was more sun out there today so we could see the sparkle in this candy apple red, but hopefully when I put it together in the next video or so, you'll be able to see it and the sun will be shining out then. Pretty happy with it. There's only a few minor scuffs and chips in the paint that you wouldn't even really see unless you were looking for them. Time to move on to some of the chrome. We're going to have a go at doing one of the parts with the steel wool. Remember, quadruple zero steel wool, super duper fine. we'll start with the seat post because that's nice and easy, and we'll see how we go. Let's go. So we're starting with something easy here. You can see a little bit of rust pitting on our seat post there. We've obviously got a bit of gunk at the bottom, but that's not real rust. That's just a bit of rusty water that's stained on there. So just dry steel wool and just working up and down with it. That has made a massive difference just in that little bit of time I've spent on here. You see there's still some minor little bits, but I think with a little bit of water maybe, might even take it to our desired finish as well. I'm pretty impressed with that. That only took a couple of seconds. Amazing. I want to try something a little bit harder, like our fork support here. And there we go. Look at that. That was about 4 minutes of steel wooling and a little bit of polish over the top. And obviously it didn't get out that part with the drip hole, but I didn't expect it to, but it has come up absolutely gleaming there, which is fantastic. And I imagine if I put in a little bit more effort, it would get even better, especially with that polish as well. Safe to say, I'm very stoked with the quadruple zero steel wool method of rust removal, especially if you're not taking your bike apart. I think this is a really easy way to just go and get it all done. Cleaned up the seat as well, so that's nice and clean, ready to go. I'm stoked. I want to put this bike together. I'm not going to sit here and bore you with me going through cleaning every single chrome part on this. I'll do that later this afternoon, and then come back next video. We should have everything all schmick, cleaned up, ready to be put back together on this bike so we can go ride and go cruising. It's so good that I'm even changing my mind. I don't think I'm going to flip it. I think I'm going to make it my own rider. I might steal some parts off some other bikes. I'm not spending any money, but I might steal some parts and put it together and make a really cool red rider for this one. Let me know in the comments what you guys are working on, what other rust removal stuff you've done. Have a go at the quadruple zero method and let me know how you go. Let me know what you think of the bike today, what other videos you want to see. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll have some more builds coming up very soon. The brain dead bike that I was doing, that I painted up, I've got Tiny Tom drawing all over. He's this close to having that all done, so we'll be doing lacing up some wheels with that soon. And then putting that together, so a couple of cool projects in the works, and I've got another big one up my sleeve for you guys as well to do with the air trike. So make sure you like and subscribe so you can see all those notifications coming up of what's coming through with the JDK Media stuff, and I will catch you next time.